Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine. It's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys. We're just so good guys. Whoa.
Mazel Morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast.
Josh, I went to my barber this morning because, as you know, I got like probably the world's worst haircut like 3.5 weeks ago in Boca. And I sat down in the chair and he's like, so what do you want? And I'm like, you know, just like I got a bad haircut a couple weeks ago. I just like want to reset. And he has this thick accent, maybe Romanian. So you want me to make it a little bit less eggish? And I said, yeah, I would like you to make my head a little bit less eggish. And he said, okay, so we're going to have to grow in the sides, but in the meantime, I will flatten the top. And I said, okay. So he slightly flattened the top, but it seems as though in roughly 4 weeks, I will redo an impulse decision from 3 weeks ago. It was completely unnecessary, and I just thought you'd like to know that.
I thought he was going to say, you want me to make it a little less eggish? And you go, yeah. And he goes, you're going to need a craniotomy.
He also ruined my week and told me that Friday, July 3rd is going to be 101 degrees in New York.
Oh, have you heard of what term they're using? It's going to be a heat dome. It's going to be a dome of heat.
101 in New York, for those that don't live in New York and have never been in New York, is not even like 120 where you live.
Yeah.
101 in New York, people are going to die. Like, I hope not, but people are probably going to die. That's way too fucking hot, okay? Way too hot. If we controlled the weather, just another reason, okay? All your stereotypes against the Jews. If we controlled the weather, it would never sniff 80.
Never.
Okay? Ever. We would permanently operate between 65 and 78 always.
You think if the Jews controlled the weather, we'd allow hail?
No. We don't like hail.
Frozen rocks from the sky? We'd be like, Mish, more hail.
Yeah. No, hail's no good. No, we like just simple, Josh. We're simple people. We like to go outside.
Yeah.
We don't like to feel, you don't want to feel the weather. If you feel it, there's a problem. You want to exist in it. It's like when you go into a pool, Josh. If you feel that it's cold, too cold. If you feel that it's hot, too hot. If you feel nothing, bellissimo.
What's the perfect pool temp? I'm going to say 81.
For me, I just lied. I'm psycho. I like it cold. I like to jump in and I like to feel it.
Yeah.
But really, most people, so our body temperature is at 98. Where do you start to really feel it? Like, is 81 cold?
I think,
would it feel cold?
No, I think like when you start getting into the 86s, you feel like you're in a bath. Like, I think you want high 70s, low 80s.
I think that sounds beautiful. Cold plunge, the upper end of a cold plunge would be like 58 to 60. And that's pretty cold. So I don't think you want anything in the 60s. I think a high 70s, I think you said 81. That sounds lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds lovely. When was the last time you were in a lake?
Not soon enough, my boy, not soon enough. I can't even tell you what lake, we have them in California, but we're not a lake society. We have Lake Havasu. We have, I'll tell you, I guess I do know Lake Tahoe, which is probably the most stunning lake in this great country.
Beautiful.
But it is frigid because it's a glacier runoff. So it's probably between 55 and 60. It's a cold plunge.
That's like a beautiful lake. When I think a lake, I think like some of these New York lakes, they're not so beautiful.
No.
Okay. They're swampy. They should really call them a swamp.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in a swamp?
Never, ideally.
Okay. No, that's fair. We're thinking about bodies of water. Should we move on to the ocean? When was the last time you were in the ocean?
Yesterday.
was?
Oh my God. Well, it was the great Meyer's first birthday. God bless him.
Yes. Happy birthday to the sweet boy.
To the sweet 1-year-old boy. So we lived by the beach. We had a very low key, very low maintenance. One first birthday for young Meyer. It was beautiful. We had, but like, me, I'm from New Jersey. My people, when I think a beach party, I think tanning oil. I think, tall cans of beer in paper bags.
Sure.
I think men with tattoos and women with cold cut, with mayonnaise and mustard on the edges of overly done up lips, overly lipstick lips. But no, this was not it. Not with my family. Not these beach people.
Did you picnic? What do we eat? What are we eating? What's the spread at the birthday party by the beach?
We had gorgeous prime pizza, the best pizza in LA, some might say. Many different kinds. I was in charge of this. I did a nice order. Okay. We did 1 grandma pie with spicy pepperoni. Calabrian chilies from Calabria. Beautiful. You heard of this place?
Yeah. These Calabrian chilies, they have a wonderful public relations person. Okay.
Unreal.
I'm just saying, it used to just be Chili's. Right. Fresno used to be the big chili. Now all of a sudden it's Calabrian or bust. When was the last time you heard somebody talk about a Fresno chili?
I don't know, but I'd take it in a second. I'd take a Bakersfield chili if they had.
This is what I'm saying. Gone. Fresno, see you later. Calabrian, in.
I'd like a nice chili from Sarasota if they could make it.
A Sarasotan chili. It's fantastic. Sarasotans.
So we start out with that. Then we had cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza for the children. These are standard. And then this is the real hack. You don't do 8 slices. You do 16. You do the double cut, right?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Of course you do. Of course. Because
move.
That way they can feel like they had 3 slices.
Totally.
It's fantastic.
The order should be school pizza party style, right?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Then we did a vegan grandma pie, like a Sicilian cut pie for, my lovely wife and whoever else is, meshugga like her. And then we did a supreme. We did a vodka pie. And then
How many people were there?
3. And then we did,
10?
Probably 15. We had 2.5 pies left.
You had 8 pies for 15 people.
6.
I just want you to know, Josh, this is the only way to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Okay? This is the only way to do it. We had people over Saturday night, crazy night. We played Mahjong until 9. And let me tell
Oh my God.
And I ordered like $400 in sushi. It's 4 people. There was a little bit left over. Let me tell you, Josh, you come to my house and you finish sushi and I think you're still hungry. I'm going to be thinking about that until the next time you come over. Oh, and then they're like, can I Venmo you? Why are you insulting me? Can you Venmo me? Get out of here. If anybody at that party comes up to you and says, can I Venmo you for pizza? It's insulting, isn't it, Josh? It's insulting.
But it's different.
Your money's no good here.
This is a party, though. This is a birthday party. If someone came over for dinner, I think what you're doing is right. But if I went over to someone's house for like a dinner like that and it was $400 in sushi, I said, can I throw you $100, $150? And they were like, sure, I wouldn't be offended.
If they said sure, I'd be offended because you didn't get any opportunity to order. That's not right. Maybe you wouldn't have ordered 400. Maybe you wouldn't have splurged for the omakase. Maybe you wouldn't have gotten 3 extra spicy tuna rolls.
Omakase? What are you, nuts?
Yeah, I did, Josh.
Not.
Yeah, I did. It's actually, the cheaper level is called sushi dinner, but it's effectively the same thing. Pieces, you don't really know what they're doing. You're eating kosher style, so there's no shellfish. And let me tell you, oh my God, Sushi Seki, Upper East Side, they have a spicy mayonnaise. Whew. This spicy mayo. The thing is, sushi for me, it has to be great sushi, but it really is just a vessel to the mayo. That's it. That's it. It's kind of like
That's
the
upsetting.
same thing like a spinach artichoke dip, you know?
No, it's not.
You don't really need the tortilla, you know?
No, you're
you don't
wrong.
need it. Just go straight to the dip.
No, it's
you just
not.
you take a spoon
No.
and you just go, I don't really need the fish. Next time I should really just order a small quart container of the spicy mayonnaise.
Jiro dreams of sushi just had a heart attack listening to this.
And I say, hold the fish. Mayo, hold the fish. What a beautiful birthday party, Josh. What a beautiful
I'm
birthday
still
party.
stuck on that you're ordering omakase to the house. Oh my God. Like that is such a, because half of here's the thing about omakase, right? It's a temperature play. It's a delivery play, right? A lot of times they will literally make the bite and they do the thing where they fondle the rice. Listen, listen, you're all freaks, you sushi chefs. They fondle the rice and
they do.
And it's the warm rice and the cold fish. And they go,
they do.
No soy sauce on this one, right in the mouth. Right? So you're forgoing half of that, but paying full retail. Omakase to the house is fucking meshugga. What are you, a Saudi prince? Who orders omakase to the house?
By the way, when it comes to ordering in food, Josh,
it's like ordering Benihanas to go.
I'm a Saudi prince. If I could ensure a quality experience, Josh, on the Benihana. Now, how would Benihana do to go? Think of Benihana. They should have done this during COVID, okay? Because everybody really figured it out during COVID, the to-go experience. They really upped their game. Nobu never delivered. Now they deliver because of COVID. They make it beautiful. Imagine they give you, Josh, just like a little cast iron mini little grill or something.
No.
Benihana delivers it just like that. And you get at your home, you get the full Benihana experience. And you know those Tonys, the kids' toy? They have a Benihana sushi chef that you put on the Tony and you get to listen to him talk. He's speaking while you eat your beautiful hibachi. I'm just saying, Josh, this is one of the worst business ideas
ever.
Ever.
There would be so many apartments on the there'd be so many apartments on the Upper East Side set ablaze.
Burned to the ground.
By people trying to make their own onion towers.
Oh my God, it's like
the extinguisher!
It's like a poo-poo platter to go. It comes on fire.
Oh my God.
It's delivered. Oh, wow. Wow. What a great time that would be.
I do want
a great last time. A great last meal.
Yeah, one and only. I told you I want to do we bought a Blackstone. So now I have gorgeous.
On the Blackstone.
My house is like a Waffle House, okay? I'm like a short order cook. Ding ding, orders up. And but I want to do we've done breakfast, we've done smash burgers, typical fare.
Classic.
I want to do hibachi. And I'm wondering how I'd go about that.
Hibachi's fantastic. You could do fajitas. Yeah. You want to have a nice taco night, Josh? Okay, you put fajitas on the Blackstone.
Yes.
Fantastic. You put a little steak too. You do steak, you do chicken, you do those beautiful roasted vegetables. It's the same thing. By the way, fajitas are Mexican
hibachi.
Hibachi. No difference. Just different flavors.
Different spices.
By the way, why? Oh my God, I have the best idea. Why don't we make a Mexican restaurant that serves fajitas hibachi style?
Hell yes.
You have 8 people around a table.
Love that.
And you're ordering fajitas, tacos. They bring over a guac cart. Oh, yeah. By the way, this is a great idea.
I know. I can't believe we came up with it.
What do we call it?
Benihana's Rocky Benihana, named after the guy, named after Steve Aoki's dad. Maybe we name it after another DJ, Diplo's.
Okay, Diplo's. As long as he's funding it.
What's Diplo's dad's name?
Mr.
Diplo's.
Dipshit.
Fuck. What's another one?
Dip high. Okay. What's another? Yeah. No, we just need like a really badass Mexican person. Who's like who's like the most prominent Mexican person?
I mean, there, man, George Lopez.
Sure. Oh, that's good.
We can enlist George Lopez. I'm trying to think of wonderful. I mean, there's so many Canelo Alvarez.
Alvarez and Lopez.
That'd be great.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is an amazing idea. We're going to work on the celebrity partner. We're going to work on the name.
Great.
But just so you guys
there's
know,
no work left to be done. I think we got it. We cracked it.
Maybe coming to a tier 3 city near you in 2029, Mexican hibachi.
Mexican hibachi in Modesto.
We can't try it here. We'll get eaten alive.
No, what are we nuts?
We're gonna open one in Oklahoma City.
There's gonna be a Mexican hibachi next to your local Big Lots.
or we could just rent half of like a low performing Benihana.
Yeah.
And we put up a curtain, and it's like you are now entering Spanish Benihana. Ooh, baby, I love it.
Do you know there's off-brand hibachi? Like in the Valley in LA, we have Yamato's, which is just Benihanas, but Yamato's.
Josh, do you know that if you go to Borough Park, there's kosher hibachi?
Really?
Oh yeah, plenty. And they have kosher sake, and there's sake me, sake you, and there's the Jews love hibachi, and there are plenty of kosher hibachi spots in Brooklyn.
Except the kosher hibachi spot is called Benihana's.
Benihana's. Benihana's is so good. It's good.
It's so dumb.
No, it's not. It's so good.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Benihana's. We need to make Benihanas. If that doesn't exist, oh, my God.
That's so good.
Coming to a tier 3 city near you. Glot kosher Benihanas for the people of Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
It'll crush.
Glot kosher hibachi with TSA level security to get in.
Benihana's.
Just a giant Target. Welcome to Benihana.
Benihana's is the funniest thing you've ever said. Benihana's.
So when now that the summer is upon us, Manhattan's going to be in a heat dome. Are you making your yearly sojourn to the beautiful Hamptons?
Oh yeah, we start our walk this evening. I'll be walking there.
Yes.
A nice 100 miles. I should arrive around Wednesday. And let me tell you, Josh, I'm so unbelievably excited. It's just like farm stands and rolling hills and Mr. Ruby and a pool and a grill. And it's just what the doctor ordered. I cannot wait. And...
do you need time?
Yeah, this is my time. This is my time where I really just like I love cooking during the summer.
Yeah.
It's where I really just like settle in. I have a house, and it's just so. 4th of July is back. The people will be excited to hear that.
You sure will.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Little Spoon. Folks, anyone who's a parent knows feeding decisions aren't a one-time thing. You have to make them again and again and again. And they change at every stage. Whether you're a baby, you're a kid, you're a big kid, you're an adult, we're all eating different things. Or maybe you're just a picky eater, okay? And that happens at all stages of life. One day, they want sweet potatoes. The next day, they want blueberries. One day, your wife wants pizza. The next day, she wants fresh caught halibut, okay? I'm speaking from experience. These aren't a one-time thing. And too often the options out there, they just don't meet the standards for what you want for your child. Parents are constantly asked to compromise on ingredients, nutrition, transparency, and even safety. But folks, Little Spoon takes care of you at every single stage, or really takes care of your child at every single stage. Little Spoon supports babies, okay? First and foremost, the baby stage. From their very first feed with baby cereal, baby blends, when solids begin, first bites, first spoons, all of it. They do all of it. Then when we move on to the toddler stage, they have biteables, okay, which are cut into little bite-sized pieces. They have pinchable meals that make the transition to table food feel easy, supporting self-feeding skills, palate expansion, and real nutrition at the same time. They do big kids as the big appetites come in and the picky eaters. They have so much wonderful food. And we're talking these lunchers, okay, they're nostalgic, but they're better for you so the kids can have fun. We took away all the fun from the kids. Now they can have their fun, but still in a nutritious way. They have snacks, and most importantly, you get peace of mind at every stage. With 100+ ingredients banned across the board, we don't have to overthink labels when we are with Little Spoon. Folks, feeding the kids doesn't have to be complicated. Little Spoon makes it easy with real nutritionally balanced meals and snacks designed for every stage. It shows up ready to go, takes the pressure off, and somehow still gets devoured, veggies and all. No artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners either. And you know what? That's a win I'll take every time. Get 30% off your first order at littlespoon.com/goodguys with code GOODGUYS. That's Littlespoon, LITTLESPOON.com/goodguys using code GOODGUYS for 30% off your first order. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at AG1. Folks, we're out here in the Hamptons. We're having a great time. You know that my routine doesn't change because of how much I love my AG1 travel packs. I take them to go with me. You can also take your big bag. You can do whatever you want, but I like the travel packs. And let me tell you, folks, it allows me to stay grounded no matter where I go. If I'm in the Hamptons, if I'm in Florida, if I'm in New York, if I'm on vacation. God, I'm such a jet setter. No matter where I am, I can keep my beautiful routine, which is that I wake up in the morning, I have a bottle of water with AG1, I take all my various stuff, I have my coffee, and I go about my day. AG1 helps me maintain energy. It supports gut health and supports immune health all throughout my day. AG1 is clinically shown to support gut health and fill in common nutrient gaps, which is why I love it. It makes me feel better, and it'll make you feel better too. You guys know that I've been drinking it forever. I highly recommend it. It's good for the tum-tum. It's good for the brain, and I'm telling you folks, you need it. Visit drinkag1.com/goodguys to get a free AG1 travel case with 7 free AG1 travel packs in your welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order while supplies last. That's drinkag1.com/goodguys. That's drinkag1.com/goodguys to get a free AG1 travel case with 7 free AG1 travel packs in your welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order while supplies last. That's drinkag1.com/goodguys.
This episode is brought to you by Starbucks.
Josh, have you ever seen a more gorgeous beverage? Do you know what this is?
First of all, it's the summer. I'm ready to enjoy myself, but I need a cold drink to define me, so I'm all in. Just a disclaimer, go Ben.
This tropical butterfly refresher is honestly like an award-winning painting. I've never seen anything like it. I feel like I'm in East Hampton. It's 8 o'clock. I turned to my wife. I said, let's go to the beach. Let's prioritize us. And all of a sudden, I see this drink. This is it, Josh. This is a happy summer. This is a happy summer.
And you know what? You're in East Hampton. I'm in the carpool line at my kids' camp. My wife's frustrated with me. We've been dealing with I can't tell you what. But the truth is, I need a little something to pep up my day. Tropical refresher. Boom.
It's gorgeous. This is the pep in my step that I need. Josh, can we give this a taste? Let me try this.
Too late.
Oh my God. It is so freaking good. Oh my God, it is so good.
Are you getting those guava and passion fruit flavors coming through?
That's exactly what I'm getting. This is guava and passion fruit.
You know what? They are actually, I think they're mango pineapple flavored pearls.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, it makes drinking fun, right? Like, I'm so tired of just like hitting the straw, getting the liquid. I want a little something, like a little surprise, you know?
This is the most delicious drink I've ever had. And if you want yours, you can order it on the Starbucks app. Every day I wake up, I put in my order on the app. I go there, it's ready. This was literally ready.
This drink is literally your summer cheat code. It's tropical, it's refreshing, like us. I got a nice thank you here. Sometimes I get like a little inspirational quote.
Oh, Starbucks, wow. Delicious.
So good.
Unlock all the best summer memories with the tropical butterfly refresher at Starbucks.
Do you need time to, I guess now that you live in Florida for part of the year, you've kind of embraced the slower suburban lifestyle, but do you need time once you get to like the Hamptons to decompress and like get sort of that city energy out?
I think that now that I spend so much time in Florida, I crave that. Like I'm in this concrete jungle, just stressing, just like figuring out when can I slow the hell down.
Yeah.
So no, it's more so like I feel like once I'm there, it's going to just like a deep breath. Not everything's so urgent. Not everything's so far. I don't know. I'm just excited. They have the best coffee, Hampton Coffee Company. Josh, I finally found great coffee. And I know New York City, you should be able to find great coffee everywhere. I'm a very specific guy, as you know. I'm looking for just like a nice hazelnut iced coffee. Not syrup. It's a steeped bean. I found Butterfield in New York. It's amazing. And out there, it's called Hampton Coffee Company. If you haven't been, check them out. Phenomenal hazelnut coffee. I don't want the sugar, Josh. I don't want the sugar-free syrup either. I don't want any of that. Just steep my beans in a little bit of hazelnut, and then I can drink it black. You like hazelnut coffee?
Oh, yeah. I'm down to clown for all flavored coffees. And I think I think growing up and becoming a man is realizing that black coffee is the only way to drink it.
I agree with you. I am basically at, even when I have milk, it's a tablespoon of whole milk.
And what does that do for you, that little amount of milk?
I think that it just like slightly changes the color and taste, but maybe it doesn't. And maybe just black coffee, one Splenda is all I need.
Oh, so you're adding Splenda.
Big time.
Yeah, you are.
Big time.
Sure.
Big time.
Big pussy.
Big time. One Splenda. You know what? I'm going to try just black hazelnut, and I'll call you when I've climbed a tree and I need your help getting down. Okay?
It's
no
good.
Splenda, no milk, no nothing. I'll be on the roof.
I do basically what I do because I ingest too much caffeine. I wake up, I crack open an ice cold energy drink. Ooh, nice.
What's your energy drink of choice?
I'll
Ghost.
do it. I love a Ghost. I love an Alani. I love the great Prime. I think Prime makes a wonderful array of beverages. What
do you think about Celsius? Celsius?
I fucks with Celsius. Sure.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I had their kiwi strawberry flavor recently, and I'm not a huge energy drink guy. It's delicious.
My wife, the only energy drink she drinks, and she drinks it every day, is a kiwi guava Celsius. The only flavor she enjoys.
That's a nice flavor. Kiwi strawberry. Kiwi guava, is that what you said? Kiwi guava.
Kiwi guava.
That's how you know, by the way, that you're a very, very large, successful beverage company when you've dabbled into a flavor called kiwi guava.
Yeah.
That means that they have, because that's like what? The 100th concoction you'd think of. We're starting an energy drink company. You start with first the baseline flavors. Strawberry, raspberry, the single flavors. Then maybe you'd go strawberry kiwi. To get to strawberry guava, it's got to be your 100th. Just saying.
Growing up in New York, you remember when Snapple dropped?
Of course. It was the greatest.
It was the greatest. And did you, I remember like originally there was raspberry and peach and lemon. Those were like the flavors, right? And typical iced tea fare. And then the fourth flavor was kiwi strawberry.
Unbelievable.
And the kids who fucked with that, I was like, yo, these kids travel. I was like, yo, Kareem is exotic. Cause like I had never, that flavor profile in the 90s was brand new.
I was way too fat to consume it regularly, but a great treat when I wasn't having a diet peach was Snapple Apple. Snapple Apple.
Sure.
Snapple Apple was a serious flavor, but really you had to be skinny. You can't be fat having Snapple Apple. It's too much sugar. It's too much. You have too much guilt around it. Why didn't they ever make a diet Snapple Apple? I think that would crush.
What is that gap? And I know it's been very memed, right? Because you do have that break point where you get over 350 pounds where you start drinking sugar soda again.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Thin, really skinny people drink sugar soda. And then people that are 20 to 100 pounds overweight, the idea of full sugar soda, full fat, as the UK calls it, is like an impossible dream. Never would we touch it. So why, Benjamin, are you and I drinking diet sodas at 250 pounds and there are these little pits of 160 pounders crushing a full fat Coke?
Because we have mental problems.
Yeah.
Like, because we're damaged. Like that's 100% what it is.
Right.
Like I would rather drink a liter. You know those big Snapple bottles? I'd rather drink a liter of Snapple. It's probably even more than a liter. Maybe it's a gallon of Snapple. I don't know if you've seen those big plastic bottles. I'd rather drink a gallon of Diet Snapple than one singular regular Snapple.
Yeah.
And there's no way that sugar-free gallon is better for me than the one Snapple. I think that what Diet allows you to at least believe, and it's probably true because it's calories in, calories out, is you can still have your volume. I don't want to drink one Snapple. I want to drink 5. I don't want to drink 1 can of soda. I want to have 6 refills in a diner. It's a complete volume play. The idea of going to a diner, Josh, and ordering a regular Coke on refills is meshugga.
Right.
You're going to have 6 regular Cokes? No. But if you have 6 Diet Cokes, the worst thing is that you had too much caffeine, but you're not going to have what would probably be 400 grams of sugar. Right? It's a volume thing.
It's a volume thing, but tell me, I think it's also that we overeat in areas because we think that we are undereating with our liquid intake, right? Because basically
Probably.
Our liquids are at a neutral, so we go, ooh, we can really go harder in the desserts, on the side dishes. Like, tell me a nutrition fallacy you told yourself in your weight loss days. Like for me, I remember when I started to lose weight, I would eat a rack of ribs and I'd just be like, keto season. And I would still do it with barbecue sauce, but a rack, a side of an animal, half of their rib cage. And I would look at people who were eating like half a burger and a couple fries and I would be like, you pig. I'd be like, have some restraint. They're like, dog, you just downed 3,000 calories. And I'd be like, I'm Atkins.
Yeah, for sure. Those diets are especially problematic because you get used to eating such volume. The biggest problem is the volume. Like, yeah, you by the way, you'd probably lose weight. If you said to yourself, I'm only eating racks of ribs for the rest of my life, you'd lose weight. No question. Eventually you'd become sick of it. You'd eat less of it, whatever. But it's the idea of eating that volume that then applies itself everywhere else.
Right.
Like for me, the fallacy, which I still have to this day, is if I buy diet candy, I'm good. If I buy Smart Sweets, my new obsession is Drizzlicious. If you haven't had that, holy shit. And let me tell you the problem, Josh. On the front, it says 90 calories per serving. They're just basically like Quaker rice cakes with like a little drizzle of chocolate or whatever.
Love it.
The problem is the whole bag, which doesn't sound bad. The whole bag is 450 calories. It's a big bag, but you eat it really fast. Like you can crush that. And because they're rice cakes, they don't fill you up at all. Like this is like, there's nothing in it. So I at one point, like I was eating probably a bag a day. That's an extra 450 calories a day. That's too much. Way too much. So yeah, and Smart Sweets. Okay, you go and they're 100 a piece. You gotta have 4. Like so then why didn't I just have a Snickers? Snickers is less.
It's like Fruit Riot. Like, but maybe Fruit Riot is mostly fruit, and then there's also coconut oil on it. Not good for my cholesterol. I went to my cardiologist, said, your cholesterol's up. I've been eating a bag of Fruit Riot a day. He's like, oh, well, but it's like Fruit Riot because it is mostly fruit, but then there's like a sugar sour coating and some oil in there. But it's still like, yeah, I can knock out a whole bag and it's about 400 or 450 calories. And good calories, bad calories, it's still calories in.
Yeah, is that not better? Like I had, and I just... I stopped it. Like my fridge is full of like, okay, so you have the Drizzlicious, you have the Smart Sweets, then I have the True Fruits, you have the Fruit Riots, all this stuff. And you just think to yourself, it's like, you know, you crush a bag of True Fruit, that's 700 calories. And it's, if you're the type of person that can have 5 True Fruits, amazing.
Right.
Then that's great for you. If you're the person that can have 10 grapes from Fruit Riot, great. These are great options for you. Otherwise, I don't know why I'm not just picking up a fruit roll-up. A fruit roll-up is less calories significantly than Fruit Riot, right? Like one of the, what is it called? Berkshire, those chocolate-covered blueberries,
Fabulous.
Brookshire. Fabulous. Why aren't I picking up a pack of those instead of True Fruits? That's probably 200 calories. They're fucking delicious. And in the end of the day, I'm just trying to curb a sweet tooth anyways. But if I'm going to go and curb a sweet tooth with 500 calories and healthy candy, that's my delusion. Ugh. It's not a thing. It's not a thing for people who have volume problems.
I just want to do a sugar cleanse so bad, and I'll never ever do it.
So do I.
I do want to know what it feels like. Neil Brennan was talking about it. There's a new episode of his podcast, Blocks, where he interviewed Jordan Jensen. It's one of the best pod episodes I've ever heard. And they talked about a sugar detox. And he said,
I'm going to listen.
He had a sugar day. He used to have a sugar day on Sundays. He doesn't even do that anymore. But he would have a sugar day on Sundays where he's like, I'd literally eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I want sugar all week. He's like, so I'd eat like crazy pancakes in the morning with all the things. And then for dinner, I would just have ice cream. And he's like, and the rest of the week is all salads and protein. I think he's vegan. So he said, and Sunday I would crush sugar. Monday morning, I'd want sugar. But by Wednesday, I forgot about it. Like, I wonder, I've heard it takes 2 weeks, but I know that there is a horizon you can get over and it won't be biting at you, but I've never given myself that leeway because I never go more than a day without it.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I would love to do the same. I've also thought recently, Claudia, by the way, started shutting her phone Friday night to Saturday night too. So we're just like, which by the way, it's so much nicer having her not on her phone too, us doing it together. But I've started to think to myself, which is not realistic, could never happen in the modern world, or very hard. But I wonder how amazing you'd feel after 3 days without your phone, or 5 days without your phone, or a week. I wonder similarly if you'd go through, it's different because it's basically impossible to function in today's society without one. It's impossible to do work. It's impossible to do anything. I wonder how amazing you'd feel. And it's all of these things. The reason I thought about both of them is they all become significantly easier once you've done them for a couple of days. I'm sure the sugar thing, I know you said 2 weeks. I'm sure if you went off sugar for a week, you wouldn't crave it. Yeah. I'm sure it would get much better. And I wonder how good you'd feel. But he's still eating fruit, right? Or no fruit, like zero sugar or zero artificial sugar?
I think what would probably be best is to take sugar out for 2 weeks or take fruit out for 2 weeks to remove all. And then if you were going to slowly introduce fruit because it's fructose. It's a different kind of sugar for sure. But
I can't tell you that from myself. Like sugar like that never has made me not feel good. I could eat like so much watermelon and cantaloupe and honeydew and you name it. And I've never not felt good from it. But if I have a little too much candy, I'm screwed. Right. I feel terrible. My head hurts. I think it's the inflammation that comes from sugar, but I don't get inflamed the same way from a fruit or I bought date syrup, Josh. This is delicious. You ever put date syrup in your coffee?
No.
Fantastic.
Really?
It's yummy. Really yummy.
Yeah, they say on the glucose profile, it doesn't have a big glycemic spike.
God, we're so good.
God, we're fucking amazing.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. Holy smokes. Hollywood, celebrities, paparazzi, assassins, John Hamm. From acclaimed comedy director David Wayne comes Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass, starring Zoe Deutsch. When Gail's life is turned upside down by one celebrity hall pass, she embarks on a cross-Hollywood quest to track down her own celebrity crush. But finding John Hamm won't be easy. Soon, Gail and her growing crew are navigating talent agencies, celebrities, and a relentless group of Italian assassins, all while searching for one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars. Bonkers, absurd, and packed with an all-star ensemble cast, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass delivers the kind of big, crowd-pleasing comedy audiences have been waiting for. Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass, only in theaters July 10th. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Gooder. Folks, Gooder sunglasses move with you, making them the perfect sunny day companion. We're teaming up with Gooder, makers of the active eyewear for anyone, whether you're running,
riding, or brunching, Gooder sunglasses won't slip or bounce. When the market became oversaturated with over-engineered sunglasses, Gooder created eyewear that's fashionable, affordable, and all performance without the extra BS. Folks, I love Gooder. They're great. They're the right price, still stylish, great quality. Let's talk about the attributes. No slip, constructed with special grips so they don't slip off your face. No bounce, snug, lightweight frame with a comfortable fit that prevents bouncing while you crush your workout. That's right, we're working out in sunglasses. All polarized, all the fun, bold colors, all this fun stuff. I'm telling you, I love them. Gooder is absolutely fantastic. They're great. They're so fashion forward. They're versatile. And I look good in them. I mean, that's what's most important to me. I look good in them, and they're the right price. Too often are we compromising. We're getting things that look good, but they cost way too much money. Or we're getting things that look bad, but I don't want bad, I want good. Who doesn't want good? So head to Gooder, GOODR.com/goodguys to claim $10 off your first order. That's Gooder.com/goodguys. Ready to upgrade your eyewear to something functional, fashionable, fun, and affordable? Head to Gooder, GOODR.com/goodguys to claim $10 off your first order. That's GOODR.com/goodguys. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Ro. Folks, everybody comes to me like the GLP-1 guru genie. Should I go on it? What's your experience been like? Let me tell you, folks, I can't tell you without knowing your story, without seeing you, if you should go on it. I can't tell you if yours will be covered by insurance. I can't tell you how to get it. What I can tell you is that from my experience, the best place to get them is Ro.co, because you can go on Ro.co, use their free insurance checker. It's super easy. See if you're covered. And then if you're not covered, they still have it cheaper than the competition. And if you are covered, have a party. Okay? GLP-1s that are covered? Are you kidding me? And should you go on it? I can only speak from my experience that it's helped me tremendously. I don't think that it's only helped me in my weight loss. I think that it's helped me overall. It makes me a more conscious person in terms of what I'm doing. I'm very intentional in what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. It makes me feel better. I have less inflammation. I feel better when I'm on it. I absolutely feel better when I'm on it. And Ro is the absolute best place to get it. So many people write themselves off before even trying. They're like, oh, I'll never get it covered by insurance. Or, oh, it's not for me. Why don't you just go to Ro.co? Why don't you just go to Ro.co and check it out? Because they are the lowest cost way to access FDA-approved GLP-1 treatments. And folks, multiple FDA-approved GLP-1 treatment options are available on Ro. It's not just one brand. They have multiple options, and all of them are at the lowest cost available to you. Folks, Ro wants to help people lose weight. That's why they have the lowest cost options out there, whether you're paying with insurance or with cash. So folks, I don't know what else you need to hear. I'm telling you, I love them. You decide if it's right for you. Go to Ro.co/goodguys to see if you qualify. That's Ro.co/goodguys to get started on Ro today. Disclaimer, for side effects of GLP-1 medications, including boxed warning, go to Ro.co/safety. Ro.co/safety.
Do you want to get to a weird story?
I would love a weird story. What's going on in the universe? What's going on?
This is a perfect segue because I got to say one thing. First of all, here's the story. Wingstop's latest flavor features chamoy and Tajín. Chamoy keeps finding new places to show up, and Wingstop is the latest brand giving the sweet, tangy flavor profile its own spotlight. The chain just unveiled Sweet Heat Chamoy, featuring Tajín as a new limited-time flavor that layers a custom chamoy-inspired dry rub with a drizzle of Tajín chamoy sauce. Sounds incredible.
Now dig into Wingstop. I know that's why you brought it up. What's our beef with Wingstop today?
Wingstop made it right.
Oh, nice.
Wingstop made it right.
Okay.
Wingstop heard the pod.
And they're giving us a free franchise?
They said, listen, I mean, they made it kind of right. They said, look, we don't want no trouble. I said, this is not my intention. It's just become a beautiful story for me. They go, they gave me a nice gift card, couple hundo. It's going to take care of me for at least the rest of the year. Very nice piecemeal on behalf of Wingstop. This is much appreciated. I will not forget. I will not forget this this act of generosity.
Okay. I'm just saying we would prefer a discounted franchisee.
A massive brand deal would be better. Sure.
That as well would be great.
Yeah.
So what is this flavor? I've never heard of course I've heard of Tajín, but I've never heard of this first flavor profile. What is it called?
Chamoy? You never heard of it?
Chamoy. No. We don't do chamoy here.
You do.
What is chamoy?
We do? Go to Publix in South Florida. I mean, go to a bodega in Harlem. In any Latin area. It's amazing. It's but it's kind of like a sweet chili syrup almost.
Sweet chili. Love a sweet chili.
It's so delish. I mean, Mexican desserts in general are elite.
Yum.
My boy.
Yum. Fantastic.
Growing up, we used to eat these things called Lucas candies that were, but I mean, tres leches, flan.
Flan. Oh, could I put down a flan?
Dude, Mexican food in general is so good. God, what a gorgeous country. Gorgeous people.
Oh, wow. Now all I want is flan. All right, yeah, Wingstop. I'm happy that
sounds good.
You did right by my boy. It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing. I love a sweet chili. I'm a big sweet chili fan. And that Tajín, I'm good with Tajín on meat. I'm out on people trying to put Tajín on their fruit. I get it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's not for me.
But you think about it, if it's like, I think you really have to have a beautiful, ripe, ultra sweet, like a mango or a pineapple, because I was with my buddy who's a chef the other day and we were talking about this insane chocolate chip cookie with Florida salt on it.
Delish.
I said, is there a world where any chocolate chip cookie should be served without salt? And he said, no. He's like, every single chocolate chip cookie should have salt without question. Would you say that as a chef?
I would say that you should be very careful with how much salt you put on it. But yeah, a little sprinkle. Or if you're using a Flor de Sal, a Maldon, or our beautiful sponsor, the Diamond Crystal Kosher Salt Company, which has amazing flaky. This is fantastic stuff.
Better than the rest.
You sprinkle that and you see those flakes. If you can see the flakes, you're in good shape. Don't just crack salt and you can't see it, because then you're going to have a salty cookie. You know what I mean? Be careful. High quality salt. Yeah, I totally agree.
Well, speaking of salty cookies, the world's smallest penis title holder wants your money for enlargement surgery. Daily frustration and embarrassment. Another great one from the New York Post.
How big? How big are we talking?
He's seeking an endowment fund. A North Carolina man with the alleged world's smallest penis is requesting $22,000 from a public GoFundMe for his enlargement surgery. Michael Phillips, 38, has already raised $9,000 because his manhood, you guessed it, measures just 0.38 inches long.
Oh my.
Oy, oy, oy.
0.38?
0.38.
Is that like this?
That's an elevator button. I mean, that's like...
Is that even considered a micro penis?
It's mini micro. And he just was on a morning show talking about it.
Wow, we're really bored as a society. That said, if the GoFundMe crossed my path and I was in no, I would never donate to somebody's penis fund.
He's got some sweet tats.
Would you donate to his penis fund?
I think if I knew him personally and I could see what he was going through.
Of course. You, if you're in my life and you need money for a penis enlargement surgery, you can come to me. I'll kick you in a few shekel. A random guy on the internet asking me to help him grow his penis, you can miss me on that. I'd rather spend the money on omakase.
It's the hardest part. I wish there was just a level of, I would donate to so many more GoFundMes that I do. I reserve it usually for people that I know or something that's vetted, just so I know that the money's going to the right place. Because I feel like you and I, Ben, and probably anyone with a public profile gets hit up daily with like dozens of texts or DMs of like, can I have money for this? Can I have money for that? And it's like, but I just don't know you. So I don't know for sure if it's going to the right thing.
Yeah, we've spoken about this before. I completely agree. It's very, very hard. It's even hard to give to charity. Like a lot of these charities, like it'll later come out, Wounded Warrior Project. What percentage of that like went to like nothing that had
enough.
to do with the hero. Nothing. And it's just like, I don't know. I really like to buy someone a sandwich. I don't like to give, and I still will sometimes. As we know, I sometimes even get emotionally robbed by these people. but I like to give somebody something. I would much rather, not that I'm in the position to buy somebody a house who's homeless, but like, that's why I love when like people band together and you see the money, like from one of those amazing videos, go to buy somebody a house. It's like a tangible asset that you're giving to this person versus just like, oh, trust me, I'm going to allocate it properly. It's like, did that really make you feel better? It certainly didn't make me feel better. Like, and I think a lot of it's that too. Like there should be some feeling for the giver, right? Like part of the reason that I will give is also so that I can feel good about myself. That's just like me being totally honest. I'm going to give to a cause that makes me feel like I did the right thing. But I don't feel that way when I give to a mass charity and I don't know where it's going. Even if it's something storied like it's St. Jude's. I need a follow-up. Where did my money go? What happened to it? What did you do with it? That would be helpful.
St. Jude's is real good to give to. Give them all your money.
Yeah, but by the way, St. Jude's, now that you know, this is just light constructive feedback. I give you $1,000. Just send me an email and say, hey, we decided to put it here.
They're fabulous.
Is that too much to
St. Jude's
ask?
Fabulous. We should go there. St. Jude's gives all their treatment for free.
By the way, let's go.
They're the best.
I'm down to go.
We should go.
I'm down to go.
I think they're in Tennessee.
Okay.
Let's go.
You're the only 10 I see.
Yeah. I want to go.
I'm in.
I would love to. I go and volunteer at the Miller Children's Hospital in Long Beach. Like I've gone to a couple Christmas things there. The Great Bickerstaffs are big donors there. But Stamos and I have done that. And it's just the greatest thing in the world. And we stopped when COVID hit. I don't know what the procedure would be now. I'm sure it would be back where we could come and visit. But yeah, those are the best. But I know what you mean. And I think that, yeah, it's just an interesting balance, and it doesn't hurt if it certainly helps when you know where it's going. But I also people are always say, I'd love to give cash. And I think maybe it's because I'm in recovery. So I kind of understand it. I think maybe differently than other people when they go don't give him money. He's just going to buy booze with it. And I want to go, I hope so.
Yeah. You hope he has fun.
Let him have
I understand.
a drink. And because I also know to what end? I'm either that drink is going to drive him to get sober, because I can only speak to my experience. You can tell an alcoholic something, but you can't tell him much, right? What we react well to is catastrophe. My life has fallen apart. I've lost my family. I've lost my job. I've lost hope. I can't live this way anymore. But if someone's teetering, you're not going to convince them, unfortunately, and it's so painful for your loved ones and people you care about. You kind of have to watch them crash out, because it's only when they hit that bottom that hopefully they go, I got to find a better way.
Totally. And that's not to say, just to go back to what I said, I do give money. I just prefer if there's the opportunity to buy. If somebody comes up to me and says, I'm walking into a bodega, hey, can you get me a bacon, egg, and cheese and a soda? Auto yes.
Totally.
You're hungry and you want something to drink? Auto yes. Versus sometimes the person on the street you could walk by. They're not every single person on the street am I handing money to.
Right.
But yes, I'm going in somewhere for food and you want food? No question. Then I come outside and they rob me at gunpoint. That's the positive karma.
It's a good balance.
I hand you a bacon, egg, and cheese, you put a pistol in my neck. That's
or your gut.
Yeah, true. Or my gut.
Should we get to what are you nuts?
Oh, yes, we should. I have so many good ones, Josh. Let me just quickly take a quick peek.
Oh, yes, I will take a quick peek at mine, and then we will reconvene. Our what are you nuts moment of the week are our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever is sticking in your craw. Benny, what do you got?
So I was in line at Chase using the ATM. I get up to withdraw some money, and I hear a woman behind me. She's talking to someone. She goes, all right, honey, I'm just going to take out $500. It won't be long, and then we'll be on our way. I take out my money. I go, I look. Woman is talking to her pit bull. What are you, nuts? The pit bull doesn't need to know that you're taking out $500. Do you think that the pit bull, like, you think he understands money? You think he's fiscally responsible? I understand if you want to, people really, like, they treat dogs like humans. I totally get that. You can give them love, affection. You don't need to give them a play-by-play of how much money you're taking out at the bank. They don't know what a bank is. They don't know what they are. You need help. What are you, nuts?
So true.
Nuts.
The other day I was driving around in this massive, I kid you not, possibly arena-sized public storage got put up near my house. And all I have to say is, what are you, nuts? We have too much shit. There is so many public storages everywhere. And these are not commercial size. They go, oh, we have 50 square foot lockers up to 1,000 square feet. You need an apartment size public storage to hold all your shit? Have you ever seen Storage Wars? I have. It's crap. These people, they leave it. They don't even pick it up. And they make TV shows about them not picking it up. And then I got to go bid to try to win something good. And I really want to win something good. God, would I like to get a nice find in there? You know, you think it's a bunch of crap. All of a sudden you're like, it's a fucking Mickey Mantle rookie card. But
it's always a Mickey Mantle rookie card, by the way.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. But it's just like, what are you, nuts? People have too much crap.
People have too much crap. I would also love to know, and I don't know this for sure, with the increase in rent prices and home prices, how much storage lockers, like how much their popularity has exploded. I have to assume that the more expensive a house becomes, the more things you're going to cheaply put into storage. That said, you don't need anything that is not in front of you.
Right.
Anything that's in storage, you're paying for monthly, you have forgotten about, it's not, it's there. We have a Spritz storage locker that has like beverages in it that we'll use for events and stuff. But like I've thrown random shit in there, like these koozies that I made in 2021. I should have thrown them out. They've just been sitting in there since 2021. A storage locker is an excuse to hoard shit.
Right.
So I'm fucking with you. What are you, nuts? You're also fucking nuts.
Ooh,
I didn't even curse the whole. Oh, yeah.
I got a good idea.
Tell me. Oh, good.
Something fun, Spritz, pool party, and you just wrap something and you call it a jacuzzi, and you wrap the jacuzzi like a above ground jacuzzi in a Spritz koozie. Jacuzzi.
Oh my God, I love it. Jacuzzi, and we get Ja Rule to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Ja Rule's jacuzzi. Ooh.
We out here at the Fire Festival at Spritz Society 3. I can't, long without you, 'cause I'm real. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way.
And folks, that's our show. Make sure to give this episode 5 stars. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on Spotify. The video is premium as hell. It's fantastic. You could also watch us on YouTube. Watch us in both places, Mondays and Thursdays, folks. We will see you next time.